the most common causes of vision loss and cognitive loss is actually interference with the circulation of both our eyes and our brain.
Our eyes are frequently ignored in our hectic lives. Over time, aging, excessive screen time, environmental stress, and poor diet can all affect our vision that we must take care of our eyes. They enable us to navigate the world, interact with others, and fully enjoy life. However, a lot of us don't consider eye health until issues arise. The good news? Starting with our diet, we can assist our vision from the inside out. Dr. William Li, a world-renowned doctor, researcher, and best-selling author of Eat to Beat Disease, has proposed 6 superfoods that can improve vision. The finest aspect? You most likely already have these 6 superfoods in your kitchen. That don't miss the last section, where Dr. William Li identifies 3 typical items you should stay away from to safeguard and maintain the health of your eyes. Eggs are the best. Food for eye health. Eggs. Zeaxanthin and lutein are found in eggs. These are 2 of the bioactives present in arids. 2. A supplement. As we age, they can actually slow the progression of macular degeneration-related visual loss. The egg yolk contains it, which is fantastic. These bioactives are actually the carotenoids that give the yolk of an egg its orange color. If you've ever eaten an egg and noticed that the yolk has a bright yellow color, resembling the sun, it means that the egg doesn't contain the highest concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids. Eggs from free-range or pasture-raised hens that are allowed to eat anything they want are what you actually want. They consume the same foods as hens, and they obtain lutein and zeaxanthin from the plant-based diet that the hens consume. They even incorporate these nutrients into their eggs. When we consume the eggs, we actually benefit from the healthful carotenoids that the birds put into them. The benefits are actually felt by our eyes. Therefore, I advise you to seek out eggs from hens that are free-range or kept on pasture. Therefore, the yolk should be black when you crack open the egg and look at it. It should be rich, dark, and even red-orange, like the blood moon. Carotenoids are natural plant pigments found in eggs, particularly the healthy free-range eggs. These carotenoids contain the potent bioactives zeaxanthin and lutein. Because they build up in the retina, especially in the macula, which is in charge of central vision, these 2 substances are especially significant for eye health. Lutein and zeaxanthin function as internal sunglasses, blocking damaging blue light and scavenging free radicals that can cause long-term eye damage. Egg yolks are particularly helpful because, in contrast to many plant sources, the yolk's fat improves the absorption of these carotenoids. This implies that your body can make better use of them. Consuming high-quality egg yolks on a regular basis may help shield your eyes from age-related macular degeneration and preserve your eyesight. Collard green comes next. Collard greens. Sulforaphanes are found in brassica, which includes collard greens. These natural substances, called sulforaphanes, are actually quite beneficial to our metabolism. They reduce inflammation. They work well to combat excessive, dangerous body fat. There are many compelling arguments for collard greens' inclusion in the brassica family. But you know what? Vitamin A is also abundant in collard greens. Actually, 80% of your daily value is found in 1 cup of cooked collard greens. Therefore, it's a fantastic source of collard greens. Therefore, vitamin A is absolutely necessary for good vision, particularly at night. The production of rhodopsin, a protein in the retina that enables vision in low light, is one of its most significant functions. Insufficient vitamin A causes night vision to deteriorate, which frequently makes it difficult to see well in dimly lit environments. But that's not all, though. Additionally, vitamin A prevents dryness and infection by maintaining the cornea, the outermost layer of the eye, hydrated and smooth. Deeper down, it protects the retina's structure and function from long-term harm and dangerous disorders like xerophthalmia, a degenerative eye disease that can cause blindness. In summary, vitamin A is essential for more than just your eyes. Collard greens are best prepared by steaming or softly sautéing them with a tiny quantity of healthy fat, such as olive oil, in order to retain and absorb their vitamin A content. Because beta-carotene, a form of vitamin A, is fat-soluble, boiling collard greens gently and serving them with fat facilitates better absorption by your body. Steer clear of prolonged boiling or overcooking, as these methods can lower nutritional levels. The greens remain colorful, nutrient-dense, tasty, and visually appealing with a fast sauté of 5 to 7 minutes. Dr. William Li lists the sweet potato as the third meal that is good for the eyes. Additionally, sweet potatoes contain retinol and vitamin A, which is crucial for retinal health. And guess what? 1 cup of sweet potatoes has 1,920 micrograms of retinol activity, which is 213% of the daily required amount. Basically, you receive far more vitamin A from a single cup of cooked sweet potatoes than you need to get good, healthy vitamin A, which is good for your eyes. Sweet potatoes can now be prepared in a variety of ways. You can bake them. They're one of my favorites because I prefer to cook as simply as possible. However, sweet potatoes, which are high in vitamin A, are beneficial for retinoid health, eyesight, and vision protection because of their high beta-carotene concentration, which is a plant pigment that the body transforms into vitamin A, substance necessary for sharp eyesight, particularly in low light. Sweet potatoes are a powerhouse for eye health. You can get more than twice the amount of vitamin A you should each day from just one medium sweet potato. Additionally, it has antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E that help shield the eyes from age-related damage and oxidative stress. Sweet potatoes work best when baked, steamed, or roasted with a little healthy fat, such as coconut oil or olive oil. This facilitates better absorption of the fat-soluble beta-carotene by your body. Sweet potatoes are a tasty and organic method to boost your vision, whether they are roasted, mashed, or diced and added to salads. Corn comes next. In fact, corn includes lutein and zeaxanthin, which are both crucial for preventing macular degeneration and vision loss. The highest concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin is found in yellow corn. The least amount is found in blue corn. Thus, purchase yellow corn. Fresh corn on the cob is my favorite. You can identify the corn that already has leaves and a coating on it. You simply boil it after removing the peel and washing it off. In addition, recent studies have shown that corn protein improves memory and cognition. Corn is therefore a very basic yet incredibly nutritious food. Let's talk about corn though. Corn can be made into a salad. After cooking your corn and removing the kernels, you should combine it with some cooked beans, diced red bell pepper, lime juice, and extra virgin olive oil. Now that summer is here, you can serve a salad at room temperature. Or, in fact, I adore corn soup. You may now prepare a smooth corn soup or a corn chowder. The last two foods that Dr. William Li suggests for improving vision are fruits. Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe, that excellent source of vitamin A. About 30% of your daily requirements for retinol, vitamin A, retinoic acid, and all right are found in 1 cup of chopped cantaloupe. Thus, it's a fantastic source. Furthermore, who consumes only 1 cup of cantaloupe? I often consume 1 or 2 cups of food while I'm sitting down to eat a cantaloupe that has been sliced into cubes. Therefore, consuming a serving or two of cantaloupe provides you with more than half of your daily requirement for vitamin A. Lastly, the families of berries and strawberries. Berries, like strawberries, are rich in nutrients and potent antioxidants that promote eye health in a number of ways. They contain a lot of vitamin C, which helps shield the eyes from oxidative stress and may lower the incidence of age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. The pigments called anthocyanins, which give berries their vivid hues, also enhance blood flow to the retina, lower inflammation, and guard against damage from light. Furthermore, substances like ellagic acid and other flavonoids promote the general structure and function of the eyes and protect retinal cells from oxidative damage. 3 major dietary factors that can impair eye health are highlighted by Dr. William Li: too much sugar, too much salt, and too much saturated fat. Both sugar and salt, which are frequently included in packaged and processed foods, can harm the eye's fragile blood vessels. Consuming excessive amounts of salt can raise blood pressure, which can harm retinal blood vessels and raise the risk of visual issues. On the other hand, if blood sugar levels stay elevated over time, even those without diabetes may develop diabetic eye conditions, such as diabetic retinopathy and blurred vision. Furthermore, diets heavy in saturated fats, like butter, can exacerbate oxidative stress and inflammation, which hasten age-related eye disorders like macular degeneration. Dr. William Li suggests better fats instead, such as olive oil, which has antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that promote vascular health in general and eye health in particular. Consuming too much salt causes hypertension or elevated blood pressure. In fact, the salt in your blood causes fluid to enter your circulation. Your body now has an excessive amount of fluid, which strains the endothelium, the lining of your blood vessels, and results in hypertension. The hardening of your blood vessels is a setup. The hidden killer, hypertension, increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. Underneath that layer, hypertension and vascular stiffening in the retina can potentially hasten vision loss. Therefore, you should avoid eating too much salt, which is beneficial for your brain, and less salt, which is also good for your eyes. One of the problems is that highly processed meals are a common source of excess salt. Because of the excess salt that is frequently present in ultra-processed meals, protecting your vision is an additional reason to avoid them in addition to the many other common ones.